What's going on, y'all? Jupiter Bassin. So I'm doing a little review for you guys today. It is over the Handing M1 casting rod, and this baby is sweet. I really have enjoyed using this rod. So we're gonna go ahead and talk a little about the rod, then we're gonna go over my experience with it and what I like, what I think could improve. So let's go ahead and dive in. All right, y'all, so to start with this rod, this thing is absolutely sweet. I was very impressed whenever I got this. The folks at Handing sent this over. I'm not getting paid by them or anything. They just sent me the rod and asked me to do a review for them. So I was like, sure, I'd gladly take it. It looks awesome. I mean, the design of this thing is really nice. The first thing I noticed was how light it is. And it's truly a very easy rod to go ahead and fish with the entire day and not have to worry about fatigue. I picked up the 6.6 version. They have 6.6, 7 foot, and 7.3 in the casting. They also have spinning combos. I believe they go from 5.6 all the way up to 7 foot. For the casting though, they have medium action, they have medium heavy, which this is what I have as a medium heavy, as well as a heavy. So first off, they have this carbon fiber butt on the back of the rod with the Handing logo on the back of it. This thing looks super sweet, but this is super light. The carbon fiber definitely keeps the weight down on this. It is fairly balanced. It is a little bit more heavy towards the front, but once you put your reel on, it feels really good in your hand. Then you have this EVA foam right here, and it's a little stiffer of EVA foam, but if you guys can see, it has a nice curved edge right here. So when you put your hand in it, it feels so nice in your hand. And it is super light. So another thing is the EVA foam plus having that carbon fiber handle, you're keeping this rod extremely light. Now working into the reel seat. This reel seat is a graphite reel seat, super light, really strong with a nice twist off cap on it. Very sharp looking, I will say. It has the Handing logo on the inside of it. Just overall very sleek, very futuristic styled rod. I really love how subtle it is with the black and green. This Handing M1 rod, just the design of it is just really nice. But going into the rod blanket itself, it is a 24-ton carbon, 9 wraps of carbon blank on it. The first layer, the bigger one, which is going to be for the strength and durability of the rod, which, I mean, if you feel it, it is a pretty stiff rod, but it does keep true, you know, to that fast action. I mean, there's not a ton of bend in it, but it's not really too much. But I've used this out at the marsh, and you know, it's bent over pretty good from some thick grass mats, but overall super sturdy. But going in, like I said, the 9 layers of 24-ton carbon keeps it super sensitive and durable. It has the Fuji guides on it. I didn't have any issues. I threw braid and fluorocarbon on this. Nice guides on it, casts really well. The one thing I will say about this rod is, and I got a 6.6 because we are actually on a kayak right now. I am a kayak fisherman for the most part. So I wanted a rod that was going to be a little shorter. Me personally, I like rods like 7.3 and up, but I really wanted to get a 6.6 rod and truly test this thing out, and I think it did really well. And I will have to say that for a big guy as I am actually 6'6", so whenever I am skipping off of this kayak, this thing does extremely well. So after that being said, we went over the rod. Let's go over the performance of it. So I took this thing out fishing a few times, and I will say the sensitivity of it truly shines. They truly spent the time and the engineering to go ahead and make this rod very sensitive for you. Every time I cast this thing out, I can feel every little bump, every little twitch. I mean, it was very apparent when I had a fish bite, super sensitive, and I think that all ties into the rod blank as well as the graphite reel seat and Fuji guides just being all really good quality. So this is like, I believe normally $120 rod, and right now on their site they're having a 15% off sale, so it comes out to be about $100. But I will say, in the price point of $100, it's probably one of the best $100 rods that I have used. So really truly impressed with this thing. My only two cons really on this whole entire setup is, one, I'd really like handing to offer larger sizes above 7.3. I'd like to see like a 7.5, 7.6 for like frogging, or throw in some bigger Texas rigs here in Florida. Really like to flip and you know, do some punching. So like a 7.6, 7.9, 7.11 would be really good to have here. But they do keep it more along the shorter end of the spectrum for rods. But I mean, mostly your standard all-around rods, you know, like you can get an all-around rod that's like a 7-foot rod and it's really nice. But that's my one complaint. I would like to see some larger sizes in it. But overall, I just really love this rod, and that's it. I mean, I would like to see some bigger sizes. Overall, they nailed it with the strength, the durability of this, as well as the sensitivity is just absolutely phenomenal. So really appreciate Handing sending this to me. This is definitely going to be in my daily arsenal. I was throwing the Fluke around a little bit with it. I really enjoyed it. I threw this out of the marsh with a speed worm, caught some fish, really loaded up in some hydrilla on it, and it just performed really well. So excited to see what else Handing offers. Hopefully they'll get some larger sizes I'd really like to try out. But hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys want to pick one of these up, go on to Amazon. I'll leave the link in the description, as well as I will leave the website for Handing Fishing, and you can go ahead and pick one up there on a discount. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Until next time, y'all, peace.